Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I'm so sorry this video is coming out to you guys so late, but I feel like I've been saying that a lot lately. I'm so sorry. But yesterday we read that Augie got hearing aids, and he's really not happy about his hearing aids. He does not like them. So today we're going to read a little bit more about his hearing aids and what life is going to be like with them. So this first chapter is called Hearing Brightly. How can I describe what I heard when the doctor turned on my hearing aids, or what I didn't hear? It's too hard to think of words. The ocean just wasn't living inside my head anymore. It was gone. I could hear sounds like shiny lights in my brain. It was like when you're in a room where one of the light bulbs on the ceiling isn't working, but you don't realize how dark it is until someone changes the light bulb and you're like, whoa, it's so bright in here. I don't know if there's a word that means the same as bright in terms of hearing, but I wish I knew one because my ears were hearing brightly now. How does it sound, Augie? Said the ear doctor. Can you hear me okay? I looked at him and I smiled, but I didn't answer. Do you hear anything different? Said Mom. You don't have to shout, Mom, I nodded happily. Are you hearing better? Asked the ear doctor. I don't hear that noise anymore, I answered. It's so quiet in my ears. The white noise is gone, he said, nodding. He looked at me and winked. I told you you'd like what you heard, August. He made more adjustments on the left hearing aid. Does it sound really different, Mom asked. Yeah, I nodded. It sounds lighter. That's because you have bionic hearing now, said the ear doctor, adjusting the right side. Now touch here. He put my hand behind the hearing aid. Do you feel that? That's the volume. You have to find the volume that works for you. We're going to do that next. Well, what do you think? He picked up a small mirror and had me look in the big mirror at how the hearing aids looked in the back. My hair covered most of the headband. The only part that peeked out was the tubing. Are you okay with your new bionic Lobot hearing aids? The ear doctor asked, looking in the mirror. Yeah, I said. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. James, said Mom. The first day I showed up at school with the hearing aids, I thought kids would make a big deal about it, but no one did. Summer was glad I could hear better, and Jack said it made me look like an FBI agent or something, but that was it. Mr. Brown asked me about it in English class, but it wasn't like, what the heck is on your head? It was more of like, if you ever need me to repeat something, Augie, make sure you tell me, okay? Now that I look back, I don't know why I was so stressed about it all this time. Funny how sometimes you worry a lot about something and then it turns out to be nothing. So this next chapter is called Via's Secret. A couple days after spring break ended, Mom found out that Via hadn't told her about a school play that was happening in her high school next week, and Mom was mad. Mom doesn't really get mad that much, though Dad would disagree with that, but she was really mad at Via for that. She and Via got into a huge fight. I could hear them yelling at each other from Via's room. My bionic Lobot ears could hear Mom saying, But what is with you lately, Via? You're moody and secretive. What is so wrong with my not telling you about a stupid play? Via practically screamed. I don't even have a speaking part in it. Your boyfriend does. Don't you want us to see him in it? No, I don't. Stop screaming. You screamed first. Just leave me alone, okay? You've been really good about leaving me alone my whole life, so why you choose high school to suddenly be interested, I have no idea. Then I don't know what Mom answered because it got very quiet. And even my bionic Lobot ears couldn't pick up a signal. So this next chapter is called My Cave. By dinner, they seemed to have made up. Dad was working late. Daisy was sleeping. She had thrown up a lot earlier in the day, and Mom made an appointment to take her to the vet the next morning. The three of us were sitting down, and no one was talking. Finally, I said, So are we going to see Justin in a play? Via didn't answer, but looked down at her plate. You know, Augie, said Mom quietly, I hadn't realized what play it was, and it really isn't something that would be interesting to kids your age. So I'm not invited, I said, looking at Via. I didn't say that, said Mom. I just don't think it's something you'd enjoy. You'd get totally bored, said Via, like she was accusing me of something. Are you and Dad going? I asked. Dad'll go, said Mom. I'll stay home with you. What? Via yelled at Mom. Oh, great, so you're going to punish me for being honest by not going. You didn't want us to go in the first place, remember? But now that you know about it, of course I want you to go. What are you two talking about? I shouted. Nothing, they both snapped at me at the same time. Just something about Via's school that has nothing to do with you, said Mom. You're lying, I said. Excuse me, said Mom, kind of shocked. Even Via looked surprised. I said you're lying, I shouted. You're lying. You're both liars. You're both lying to my face. Sit down, Augie, said Mom, grabbing my arm. I pulled my arm away and pointed at Via. You think I don't know what's going on, I yelled. You just don't want your brand new fancy high school friends to know your brother's a freak. Augie, that's not true. Stop lying to me, I shrieked. Stop treating me like I'm a baby. I know what's going on. I ran down the hallway to my room and slammed the door behind me so hard that I actually heard little pieces of the wall crumble inside the doorframe. Then I plopped onto my bed and pulled the covers up on top of me. I threw my pillows over my disgusting face and then piled all my stuffed animals on top of the pillows like I was inside a little cave. If I could walk around with a pillow over my face all the time, I would. I don't even know how I got so mad. I wasn't really mad at the beginning of dinner. I wasn't even sad. But then all of a sudden it kind of just exploded out of me. I knew Via didn't want me going to her play, and I knew why. I figured Mom would follow me into my room right away, but she didn't. I wanted her to find me inside my caves of stuffed animals, so I waited a little more, but even after 10 minutes, she still didn't come in after me. I was pretty surprised. She always checks on me when I'm in my room upset about stuff. I pictured Mom and Via talking about me in the kitchen. I figured Via was feeling really, really, really bad. I pictured Mom totally laying on the guilt, and Dad would be mad at her when he came home too. I made a little hole through the pile of pillows and stuffed animals and peeked at the clock on my wall. Half an hour had passed and Mom still hadn't come to my room. I tried to listen for the sounds in the other rooms. Were they having dinner? What's going on? Finally the door opened. It was Via. She didn't even bother coming over to my bed, and she didn't come in softly like I thought she would. She came in quickly. We are going to stop there for today. I know it's a little bit shorter than we normally read, but this next chapter is a little bit long. So we're going to just read that tomorrow. So that's all we're going to read for today. I love you guys. I hope you have a great, wonderful, or a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.